Now, the Russian president hosted African leaders for the second day of the Russia-Africa summit in St. Petersburg. Vladimir Putin told the various heads of state gathered that their plan to bring about an end to the war in Ukraine will be carefully examined. Putin added that while Moscow is ready for talks, dialogue is needed from the other side. For more on the summit, here's Caroline Demey reporting from St. Petersburg.
It was a very interesting plenary session this morning, like a round table with President Putin and the head of state, the African head of state. And in that, in his first statement, he did reiterate all his promises regarding, his general cooperation, the grain, of course, and also the cooperation, the military cooperation. He did say that, yes, they are going to sell weapons to Africa, and this is just because these African states need to be protected and they need to protect their own sovereignty. So after this statement from President Putin, the president of the African Union, the Comorian president, Azali Assoumani, did mention Niger in a way. He said that he's really expecting his partner to condemn any anti-constitutional change in Africa. That's a word he used. So it's basically a veiled reference to the coup in Niger. And then every single African head of state did their statement. And let's just spot on a very strong one, the one from President Capitaine Traoré of Burkina Faso. He had a very strong message. He said that he was actually carrying the message of the young African generation, a message where young Africans don't understand why the continent is so rich and they are actually so poor, and why African head of state have got to go around the world just to beg. To beg, that's a word he uses. And he kind of said that he trusted Russia for a new future for Africa, and that he actually feels very comfortable. He feels like he's amongst family. That way his word and his statement was actually applauded by President Vladimir Putin.